What is good, guys? Welcome to another trade recap. So today is July 20th. Let's see if you guys can see that. August 20th. I said July by accident. August 20th, I did not trade today due to me being sick, so I just rested in bed. I just stayed in bed. And since I didn't do that yesterday, I did take a trade. I went break even. I closed out manually. And due to me being sick, I did not post any type of content or nothing. I just posted the trade on my stories on Instagram, and didn't post anything like YouTube, or TikTok, or Instagram of my Sis 10K, the trade recap, the fast forward videos I like doing now. I'm gonna post that today as well. But yeah, since I didn't trade today, I'm gonna take this whole day. I didn't go to school today, so yeah, I'm gonna work and do some work. I'm gonna post this video right now. So coming into today, um, we're still strongly bearish. I have to find that freaking photo now. That's gonna be a hassle. So on my trade, trading, it's gonna be all the way up there. Hold up. Oh damn. Okay. So coming into today, I had three conditions. So here on the daily, on the 4 hour, we're still bearish, and I noticed we have these two draws on liquidity. And I think there was no news yesterday. We'll have to check. I think, yeah, Tuesday, no news. Just check it that time. So yeah, we had these two draws on liquidity that I wanted to look for, or if we, come up and then go for these draws on liquidity. But yeah, bearish bias coming into today, leaning more bearish. We're respecting bearish PD arrays like these fair value gaps. We're continuously breaking structure to the downside, and I'm trying to look for short. But I did have some conditions coming into yesterday, and I'm gonna show you guys right now. So for some shorts, what day was this? Yesterday. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So for shorts, as you can see, we have Asia right here, London, and then we have these lows, equal lows right here. Then we have some previous day lows and this other hourly drawn liquidity. What I wanted to see, one of the conditions for me for shorts, because I wanted shorts today, since we had more of a bearish bias, I wanted to either we come up, retest this 4 hour gap, as well as taking out these highs if possible, retesting this gap, and then look for an inversion all the way to previous day's lows. Because this previous day's lows was an obvious drawn liquidity for me. And then for other shorts, this would be a continuation model. If we were just to dump and reject and take out these draws without, disrespecting bearish structure and going for longs, I'd look for a pullback into like a 5-minute fair value gap, filling an equilibrium maybe, and looking for shorts to these draws on liquidity that I said that I wanted to see get taken, that I saw right here. As you can see, it got obliterated as well. Then for longs, even though I didn't want to take longs, which I didn't, I did actually, whatever. But here you can see if we take out these lows and we look for longs to previous day's highs right here. Now, I really did want more shorts than freaking, what's it called, longs, because of how bearish the market is right now due to all of this economic news and what's happening right now. And I just wanted to see us go down more because we had some good draws on liquidity to the downside. But if we were to take out previous day's lows and all this draws on liquidity, if we saw that we have bullish structure to the upside, I'd look for 5-minute bullish structure, get respected, and bearish get disrespected. I'd look for longs with an inverse fair value gap up to those levels right there. Now, as you can see, let me go right here. This condition played out very nicely. What happened? I did not take this trade because I think I had my executions on. Let me try to get my executions on. Why isn't it not showing? Whatever. I did take a short, but I hesitated because why? But these past few days, I've been hesitating a lot in my trading. I think I don't have enough confidence in these models that I have to backtest more. But this was such a nice setup. I don't know why I did that. But yeah, coming into today, like I said, we were bearish. We displaced through all of this, and we're looking like we still want these lows. And we were going down, and I noticed we have this 5-minute fair value gap right here. Now, for my other conditions that I wanted for longs, this 5-minute gap right here would be my condition. If we were to inverse this 5-minute fair value gap, I would look for longs to previous day's highs right there, right? But if we were to respect this gap, as you can see, we respected it and we filled an equilibrium of this little range right here, right? I look for shorts down to those lows. Now, I was stupid and I hesitated and I took the trade, but I got out. I shouldn't have done that. I would have won. This was a very, very nice setup. I predicted it well, but I didn't take it. Here you could see we obviously respected this 5-minute gap, filling equilibrium, right? Then what happened? We made a 5-minute SMT into these highs. And then we have this 5-minute inversion, which it freaking inversed so freaking nicely. Didn't enter on this. Would have entered on the 5-minute. Stopped above these highs right here. First take profit. Or you could just take full profit right here. But first take profit. What time would this hit TP? 10:40. You'd enter at 10:15. In 35 minutes you hit TP. But right here you see we would go boom. Okay, this is the trade I would have took it. That I took, but I got out. And then final TPs right here. So after entering, if you were to enter on this 5-minute inverse to the downside, I'm pretty sure PB Blake took this trade. After entering, you'd go break even right here. Stop the break even, nice. You're risk free for the day. If you hit TP, great. If you get break even, whatever. It's life. It's the process. Then I would take out, this is where I would have taken out a contract or two, depending on how much I would have risked. Ready? I can even calculate this right now. I can calculate this right now. I would risk 250 because it's a very nice setup. 250 divided by 32, 4 contracts. So what would I do? We enter, we got break even. I'd take 2 contracts here and leave 2 runners to these lows. And like, as you can see, it hit TP. It smashed TP, right? Let me mute this. Oh, I pinned it. As you can see, it smashed. Are we recording? As you can see, it smashed this take profit. Now, I'm not going to go on and on about this trade that I didn't take. Now, I've learned my lessons. Now, I know what to do correctly in these situations. Good thing about failure is that you will always learn, right? So, what did I do wrong here? Like I said, this 5-minute gap right here was my condition. Now, like I said, if we were to inverse this fair value gap, 5-minute fair value gap, I'll look for longs to previous day highs. If we were to respect it to these lows, and as you can see, respected it, whatever. I took longs even though my condition was if we inversed it, we go long. But we didn't inverse, right? We made an SMT. I took this on the 1 minute as well. Now I gotta find it. We made this bullish SMT at these lows. Then, thinking about this trade too, I was very mad about this entry. I kept entering and re-entering at break even, then eventually I entered at break even. No, I entered again, right? So we have this 5-minute gap. This is where I would have gone break even slash TP1, right? I entered right here, stops below this fair value gap, I'm pretty sure. I don't remember. Let me see a picture. Yeah, okay, so stop loss below right here, TP1. And the thing is, I didn't even end up taking these longs to, I didn't end up taking these longs to where I wanted at the first place. So right here we have this high right here that I put my final TP at. We had the 1 minute inverse, this right here. Inverse that. And I entered. I kept exiting and re-entering, exiting and re-entering. Very bad emotional state from me, for real. I like, yeah, I don't really care. But here I kept re-entering, entering, re-entering, entering, exiting, entering, exiting, entering. Then right here I got back in around like right here. Then we started pumping up. Woohoo! I got excited. Whatever. Almost went break even, but I'm so glad. Like, I'm mad about this trade, but I'm glad I did this. When I saw that we inversed, holy crap, I'm actually so sick right now. Once I saw that we inversed this gap, what did I do? I saw that we respected that 5 minute gap. We filled an equilibrium. We disrespected that 5 minute bullish fair value gap. So we're 100% in bearish order flow. Once I saw that get disrespected, I saw it go down to my draw down a bit, and then I exited right here, this candle, right in this white candle, a little bit in profit. Yeah, I'm glad I manually closed out this trade, because I can see it would have smashed my freaking stop loss. It would have raped it. Would have booty raped it. It would have freaking gave me that Diddy candle, Drake candle, whatever you call it. It had gone straight to my stop loss, unfortunately. And I'm glad I got out of that trade in time, because or else I would have been even more pissed and my day would have been like bad. But we always got to learn. It was a great lesson yesterday. Yesterday was a very good lesson for me, for real. And I'm just glad, even though I lose some days, like losing is expected in trading because it's a game of probabilities. I'm glad I lost this, went break even on this trade, because I learned a lot about myself, my emotional state I'm in, my psychology, what I need to improve in my psychology, what I need to improve on my emotions, and overall just improve as a day trader and my setups. So, is it recording, right? Yeah. So, very good lesson for me yesterday. I'm glad I didn't take a trade today, because I know myself. Now I know myself well enough that if I'm trading while I'm not feeling well, I'm definitely going to be in the wrong mental headspace. Going to be in the wrong headspace, I mean. And I'm going to be half-assing trades. I'm not going to be doing analysis. Like, bro, I was so proud of myself for this analysis, here. Like, I think what I did here was very nice. Like, I predicted this right here, and it happened. So my daily biases are getting better and better every single day. What I have to improve are these entries and my emotions and staying patient. Because if I were to be patient, we had that SMT right here in 5 minute inverse, and I would have entered shorts because I had a short bias coming into that day. But we learn, and we adapt and react, and overall just get better every single day. So, yeah, that concludes the trade recap. Good lesson for me today. Hopefully you guys learned something from my mistakes, because holy crap, I just noticed. Oh yeah, yesterday I was trading Asia session. Um, Made 6K on a trade. I made 4K. I mean, but yeah, that hopefully you guys learn from my mistakes, because one day I do really want to, teach people how to do this, because I know that this will work out for me, and I know that I'll become successful with this, and I'll do great things with trading and praising God for real, because God gave me this opportunity, this hustle, this mission for me, and He knows that I can accomplish this. So I'm gonna go in full ass on this. Not gonna half-ass anything anymore. And yeah, all the glory goes to God, the wins and losses, because He's just paving the way for me. I'm just gonna walk it, right? But yeah, and another goal, like I said, I want to teach people, and hopefully people don't make the realize the mistakes I've made to avoid that, because I know that, like, today's the 20th, right? In 3 days I've been trading for what, 3 years, right? No, 3 years. Holy shit. 1 year, 1 full year is when I start, on August 23rd. And soon, sooner or later, I want to start teaching people, open a mentorship, and people will realize the mistakes I've made and not make them, right? Hopefully. Because that's what happened to me. With the mentors that we have today, I've learned a lot, with my trading and everything. So, yeah, that concludes the trade recap, guys. Thank you guys for watching through this whole video and the yaps. God bless y'all, really. God really bless y'all in your lives. Hopefully, you guys have a great rest of your day. God bless you again and again and again and again. Trade safe, and see you guys on the next trade recap.